Hey guys, Dr. J, Jason Lipoff, your Team Beachbody coach. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get to Diamond. Simply put, how do you just get some coaches underneath you? How do you start influencing them, inspiring them? How do you start converting all these challenges you got, from free challenges, paid challenges, into somebody that wants to be a coach? The first thing is that you should understand that where this is coming from. And when I started coaching in October of 2013, I achieved Emerald rank within days, and I became a Diamond in less than 90 days. Now, it should be noted that there's several of those coaches that originally had signed up that are not active anymore. And I think that part of the reason is that when Brooke and I had started, we did not know what the simplified structure was for getting started. We didn't know what the replicatable system was, so we were doing things a lot of trial and error. But I was okay with that, and I knew that there was going to be people that were going to drop off, because you end up getting people that end up signing up because it's through your conviction, but it's not their own. And I think that that's one thing that I learned amongst all the other things that I've learned. So I think that the first important thing to know is that you must know in your mind that you are ready to go to the top. That this is something exciting. You've got to believe in it. You have to understand, why are you a coach? Why should other people be coaches? So why am I a coach? I'm a coach for several reasons. Number one, because I believed in the transformation that I made, and so I want to share it with other people. I was told by other people, by other coaches that have made it, that if you feel good, it's like this. Helping other people is like that. And I trusted that, and that was good enough for me. Also, it goes right in line with my mission, that being a coach, I feel, is a way to empower people. It's a way to provide opportunity for people to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And if I'm keeping that to myself, that's selfish, and I want to be selfless, because that's a whole new level of gratitude. Financially speaking, it was extremely attractive, because I looked very closely at the binary system and I said, this is a smart way to start to build a secondary passive income in something that, as long as I'm doing it, I'm becoming a better person, regardless of how busy I am. It will teach me time management. It will teach me to be happier, more fulfilled, a better person to other people, and a better person to my children and my immediate family. As long as I'm doing it, it's making me the most complete, most amazing person around. You need to decide something like that. Why are you a coach? You need to say that. You need to speak it out loud. You need to get on YouTube, record it. Why are you a coach? I'm not asking you to type it. There is nothing that comes out more than somebody's conviction in their voice, than when I'm speaking to the camera or if I'm speaking face to face. So some of you are having a tough time converting people. That means they don't understand what it means to be a coach. They think that it's a second job, and job in the traditional sense. So it is very important that you get an intimate involvement in what they need. They need certain things as a challenger, and they need certain things as a coach. So it's very important that you, number one, you get them started right. So as a free challenger, as a challenger, you get them started off right. You've got a repeated, easily replicated process, just like everything, on getting a new challenger started right, checking in on them every week, every 2 weeks, whatever it is that you want to do, but you want to make sure that you know their emotional progress and that they know that you're there for them. But as you're doing that, you always want to make it clear that everything that you are doing can be taught to them. It's the icing on the cake, the extra part of your personality. That's the extra stuff that makes you you. But the basics of success is easily replicated. Up until being a diamond coach, and then once you start in the star diamond ranks, that's actually when you look to build your team and build on leaders, and that will come in a future talk. But theoretically, you can be a diamond coach and not know anything about this business. The more that you think you need to know about this business, that's why you're not a diamond. I became a diamond so quickly, not because of magic, but because I blindly followed the steps. I went on social media. I posted like my mentors told me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram. I learned about all those things. I made it a priority. I post on Facebook like they told me to. I know when to post. I post pictures of my life. They see my face. They know who I am. That's my niche. People have to relate to you. They have to know who you are. So that's one thing. And other steps are constantly building your contact base. So filling out my business activity tracker every week. When new coaches sign up. When new challengers sign up. When anybody starts, whenever they buy a challenge pack, I welcome them to the team. I set them up on a call, a Zoom call. I want to know their short-term goals, long-term goals as a challenger. And I want to let them know that I'm there for them. It's not like one of those things where I just sell them something and then I'm gone. I make it something where they're now part of a community. So another great reason for being a coach is they need to know that they're part of this community. That it's not like they want to just get a discount. That this is something, the success of Beachbody, of being involved and getting a transformation, I hate to tell you this, it's not from the Shakeology, it's not from the fitness programs. It's from the support and the accountability. It's from the amazing group of people. And you have to make people aware of that. They got to be a part of that. They have to see you smiling on camera. They have to see you smiling on Facebook and social media, on your blog. They've got to know who you are. So those are little things on how to build your little network. You have to have a replicatable system. So when someone comes in as a challenger, you are, number one, they see you on Facebook, but they also maybe subscribe to your blog, etc. And also, they understand what you do as a coach. And I also kind of drop hints that everything I do as a coach is very, very, very easy in terms of how do you set people up right, why would they be a coach, everything is easily replicatable. When people think like they don't have the time, that it's too hard, they think that it's some secret, something that's that's just really difficult in terms of coaching. That's because you're making it difficult. It's got to be very easy. They have to understand why they should be a coach. And it is very easy. Obviously, yes, one thing is for the discount, but you don't want to be signing up discount coaches. So the other reason is really just to increase their livelihood, but to be friends, intimate, to have some to have this accountability amongst other people that all they want you to do is succeed. I mean, to me, that's amazing. It's just something that the more that you do it, it's just fulfilling every single day. Now, how do I know all this? How did I learn all this? Well, that's from all the extracurricular things that nobody taught me. YouTube videos. I started watching YouTube videos on all the top coaches. I started searching, searching how to post on social media, in and out, Instagram, things that work, didn't work. I was picking up, consistently I'm picking up my personal development every single day and I'm becoming a better person. All these things come into play. So that all becomes part of you. So it's not even an option. I mean, if someone is a challenger, it just, at this point, as long as they like Shakeology and they buy into this, it wouldn't even make sense in their mind for them not to be a coach. Because that is the next step in their education of transforming. It is very clear that we need to help them understand that. Now, it is also, you have to make it very clear, as soon as somebody signs up, that you don't lose them. I see it happen too many times. And if you are not sure, if it's one of your first people signing up, if you're signing up a bunch of people, you call your upline and they get them started off right, because that's what we do. We're there to provide a solid foundation and make it as easy as possible. The first things that I'm always telling these coaches is, pace yourself, take your time, and everything that I teach you is something that you will be able to teach your coaches. So if there's anything that you find a little confusing, like you think like, I put my own spin on it, ask me. These are things that I'm doing to keep people motivated. You do not want to sign up coaches that are still kind of maybe. They've got to buy into it. But that comes from your passion and your conviction on the inside, where it's just not even an option. The hardest part is getting people convinced to start a challenge sometimes, where sometimes everything that you give, the conviction just, or their why, their motivation just isn't there yet. But for you guys, just knowing your why should drive you to being a solid diamond. And I mean solid diamond within 30, 60 days. So if you're watching this, I want you to contact your sponsor right now. And I want you to message them and tell them that you want it. And I want you to tell them what you're gonna do to get it and how you're gonna sign up people. This is not a process. You guys are all adults. You guys know how to talk to people. You guys have the passion. You guys are listening to this. That means that you care. It means you guys want this. And give your sponsor your 30-day goals, your 60-day goals, and how are you going to do it? Because goals don't mean anything unless you know how you're going to do it and maybe where you lack in the conviction and how your sponsor can help you. This is a give and take process. You guys are all amazing, because let me tell you something. When you start getting that air up as a Star Diamond coach, it's a whole new ballgame. It's not that it's any less overwhelming from time to time, but it's so fulfilling, because now we're leading leaders, and we seek out leaders that want to build their teams, and it's so fulfilling. I mean, it just jumps up another 100-fold. So I'm so excited for you guys. You guys all have the ability to be the best that you want to be, and you owe it to yourself. It's a process, but in the meantime, it's important that you're also making a little bit of money along the way and get some recognition, because you guys all have it in you. Get your tribe going, and let's do it.